How to stop overthinking and why you can't. Have you ever tried to stop overthinking only to end up thinking even more? People tell you, just stop thinking. Relax. You're worrying too much. But if it were that easy, you would have done it already. So why can't you? Let's imagine something. You're leaving your house. You lock the front door. You walk away. Then a thought appears. What if I didn't lock it? So you go back. You check. It's locked. You leave again. A few seconds later, another thought appears. What if I check too quickly? Now stop for a moment. What are you actually looking for? The answer or certainty? Because you already had the answer. The door was locked. What you wanted was the feeling of being completely certain. Now imagine something else. Tomorrow when you have a job interview, your brain starts working. What if they ask something I don't know? What if I freeze? What if I say the wrong thing? So you prepare another answer, then another, then another. Does it help? A little. But then your brain creates another question, because every answer creates another, what if? Now think about a message you sent someone. Hours later, they still haven't replied. Immediately, your mind starts filling in the blanks. Did I say something wrong? Are they upset? Should I send another message? Notice something. Nothing actually happened. You simply don't know. But somehow, not knowing feels uncomfortable. Let's look at one more example. Imagine you have two job offers. Both are good. After thinking for days, you finally choose one. For a moment, you feel relieved. Then your brain starts again. What if the other job was better? What if I made the wrong choice? What if I regret this later? Did you make a bad decision? Maybe, maybe not. The real problem is your brain wants certainty, and no decision comes with certainty. This is where most people misunderstand overthinking. They think they're trying to find the right answer, but they're not. They're trying to remove uncertainty. That's the blind spot. Overthinking isn't the problem, it's your brain's solution. Your brain believes, if I think a little longer, if I replay this one more time, if I imagine one more possibility, then I'll finally feel certain. So it keeps going. It replays conversations. It imagines worst-case scenarios. It checks. It plans. It worries. Not because it enjoys making you suffer, because it believes it's protecting you. But here's the problem. Life rarely gives 100% certainty. No matter how long you think, you'll never know exactly what tomorrow will bring. Which means if you're waiting to feel completely certain, your brain will always ask for one more thought, one more scenario, one more check. And that's why overthinking feels endless. So, how do you stop? Not by forcing yourself to stop thinking. That usually makes things worse. Instead, ask yourself a different question. What certainty am I trying to get right now? Maybe you're trying to be certain you won't fail. Certain people won't judge you. Certain you won't regret your decision. Once you know what certainty your brain is chasing, you'll notice something. It isn't asking for another thought. It's asking for a guarantee. And life rarely gives guarantees. Maybe that's the real blind spot. You don't overthink because your mind is broken. You overthink because your mind is trying to protect you. It just keeps searching for something thinking alone can never give.